The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Navy's offense comes on the field first today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. He's running out of time here. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The ball is loose. The defense has got it.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. Because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. In the clear at the 25. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. And the Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. Dropping back. It's Knight. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Pressure is coming. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Just exactly what you'd expect to see from Navy. Tough, physical running, and a first down to keep those sticks moving.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Gets into space at the 50. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Back in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. To the air, it's Hill. Caught quickly. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number one. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Setting up for this third down. Can he get there on the ground? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. And we're all tied up now. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Grab down the middle. It's Cunningham. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Takes a deep shot on the move. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. First and goal, handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Looking downfield. It's Hill. The receiver makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
It can be hard sometimes like pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And here comes the punter onto the field. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to throw it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Breaks into the clear. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. The Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. To throw, it's Knight. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit.
Number 17 on the field goal.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Returner decides to field it. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Short pass finds the tight end.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Ball handed off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To the air. It's Hill. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the 2nd down incompletion, I have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Ball handed off. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, 3rd down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the 1st down. Unbelievable call.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And there's the handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Looks like Navy will have the 1st down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, midshipman.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. You talk about seizing some momentum.
PAT is good, so the deficit now just 3, 13-10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Knight. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And here's the handoff. He finds some space. Gets the first and still running. They bring him back, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Finding space at the 20. Great cut. They whiff on him. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Back to throw. It's Hill. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He's going to pull it down and run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Breaks free. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
First down for the offense.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Rebels come up to the line in the hurry-up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the grab. It's Cunningham. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
He'll just throw that one away to avoid. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Knight. Caught over the middle, it's Clark. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this.
Now here he goes. Touchdown, Rebels. No chance to catch him there. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quarterback's got it on the option. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Back to pass. It's Hill. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. First and 10 now, clock running, final minute of the quarter.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got
QB in the clear now. For 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And he knocks through the PAT. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the back now goes in motion, looking to throw. It's Hill. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First and 10 play coming up.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and hits the routine drag route underneath.
The football comes out. Scooped up in the defense.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage, and this.
Hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He finds his man. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And Kirk gets Ole Miss on top. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to throw it again. A deep shot to the right. Catch made inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Hill. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They need a touchdown here, down big in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big 4th down coming up.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And they will stop him short. The defense rises up for a goal line stand. And it's caught. Fights through the tackle. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Crosses the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And that deep shot is... for a big gain. The offense really clicking here.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, get out of Dodge, keep everybody healthy.
That's caught. It's Clark. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him 1st down yardage? And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. The back's got it. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Back to throw. It's Hill. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Navy is lined up quickly here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch is made along the sideline, and he's forced out of bounds.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Played to deny a touchdown.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play.
Loses the ball behind the line. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Scanning the field. It's Hill. Here's the throw deep downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Navy. And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
37, Navy, 24.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Leaning on the run game here late. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. It was a 1st and 10 play.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
First down, they go right back to him. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down after that previous play. Wants to throw it. Gets made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Looking to pass. It's Hill. Looks looks to the left for a quick throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. The pass rush closing in. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pocket breaking down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking right, this one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here's the option play. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, midshipman.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job. It secures the recovery. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now the coverage team a little bit eager there. Got to make sure the ball travels 10 yards before touching it. And the penalty will ruin the chance for a recovery and set the offense up. QB decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the wideout goes in motion. He keeps it on a design run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next